Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today we're going to test fire a few weapons. First, we have to get started, so let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. We're going to slow our roll down here a little bit. We're in camera mode, obviously. And I thought today would be a good day to do some test firing on the new weapon systems. As you can see, we have everything set up. And to show you what kind of damage the main cannon does. Oh, I may need to put a couple more gravity generators in there. Oh. So, yeah, we're just basically having some fun with it. Turn off that thing. We'll turn those back on. Alright, and while we're here, let's turn the ship gravity back on. Oh, there we go. Fun stuff. Oh wait, no, we have to turn ship gravity off. Crap, forgot. Let's bring you back up there. Oh, hiccups this evening. Oh. And show you why we have to turn that off. Alright, so, I had people asking, you know, if gravity drives still work, and the short answer is yes. Gravity drives do work again. They are, I guess for lack of a better term, they're still nerfed a little bit. But what happened is we went ahead and did a whole lot of mining, pulled up all sorts of resources, and we left everything closed. Okay, let's try this, shall we? We want launchers to there. We want both of you guys open. I'm not going to worry about the upper ones because we didn't actually use those, and we can go ahead and close the front. But all of our launchers are completely loaded now. And I actually was able to make a few extra explosives so we can do some reloads. I'm not sure if I have enough to actually build like all the batteries and everything again. But we also have these guys loaded. So we have 12 bombs set up. Actually, 14 bombs set up, because we got 6, and then the 2. Now, I do have all of these set up as warheads currently. What I will do is I'll set these, the ones forward, as decoys by default, and what we'll end up doing is that if we were going to use them in a real combat situation in game, we would have those two forward launchers be set up as decoys. We would launch those, and then probably 2 to 3 seconds after that, we would launch the main bombs. But we're not going to worry about that too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a little closer to the asteroid over there, and see if we can get ourselves set up to do a bombing run on it. Yeah. So we've been busy. Oh, and before I forget, yes, we did do some work on this ship. We did go ahead and add in some cannons back here. Still need to do a little bit of cleanup on the armor. We're basically going to bring this down so it looks like the other armor blocks. I don't think I'm carrying any. Yeah, I'm not carrying any metal with me, and I am out of hydrogen. Come here, you. Oh. And hydrogen tank. There we go. Okay. So yes, we did go ahead and put a couple of defensive cannons down here. We added some spotting cameras so that we can, you know, when we're doing anything with any of the particular launchers, we'll be able to, where'd it go? There it is. We'll be able to aim off of that cluster. And you actually, I probably want you guys, I guess that's okay. So we have one for both port and starboard aft launchers. And then obviously the defensive cannons. Alright, so I do want to move that beast out of the way. So before we start launching explosives, I really don't want to take a chance of that thing getting blown up. Actually, you know what? Nah, it should be okay. It should be out of the way. Alright. Yeah, should be good. Alright, so the reason I had to turn off the the ship gravity is because what happens is the all of these blocks have artificial mass blocks on them, or all these weapon systems have artificial mass blocks. And so when I turn on gravity, because of the way the gravity is set up on the ship, it starts doing fun things to the ship. So yeah. Now I did set up the main cannons, the main cannon gravity system, so that the area of influence for the gravity is actually above this merge block. So when you turn them on, it won't mess up the rest of the shots on the ship, which is a good thing. All right. Okay. So you've seen the rest of the ship. Everything else is pretty much what you saw before. It's just everything is welded up at this point. Once I clean up the armor down here a little bit and we finish off the rest of these blocks, I'll put the ship up on the workshop for those who are interested. And we will do two versions of it. One of them will have the vanilla, like completely vanilla. All of the walkways and everything will be replaced. All of the windows will be replaced, so that basically everything is as vanilla as possible, using none of the DLC blocks. And then you'll have this version. This version will obviously go up first, because I'm going to have to replace a whole lot of walkway blocks. Alright. So let's get us up here. We're going to bring ourselves up a little bit closer to the asteroid. Ooh. And while I am getting closer, I'm going to set up our other cameras. I've started setting up some of the things down in the battle bridge for their gunnery positions. I probably won't set all of it up, just so that when I put it up on the workshop, folks can set things up as they want. Most things in here should actually be named. Somewhat common sense now, but at least I hope it's common sense. We were about 2 kilometers out. We're at... okay, so when we get to 2.75 on the unknown, we'll fire our retros. Start slowing us down here, I think. Okay. Oh. No, that was right. Alright. We'll get rid of that. And we are going to do... Let's do... Well, first off, let's do the main bomb bay. Alright, so main bomb camera. Set you up to view. And let's get the asteroid into position here. There we go. Whoop. Have to remember I'm on the bottom of the ship. Okay, I think we're all set there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the groups. We want you there, and we are going to grab you there. Okay. Let's come in here. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to configure all of those warheads so that we could see them. See, I went ahead and built everything, got it all set up and everything. Forgot to do the simple stuff. Simple stuff is going in and making sure all of our warheads are set up. Oh, nope. Yeah, we want to do these too. It's going to be forward. Not that it matters. We're fine with these all being named the same thing because, well, we're going to set them all up as one group to arm them simultaneously. Now the question is did I? Yes, I did. Okay. Makes it easy, right? Because we do not want to arm these until we're ready to fire them. Because once you pull the pin, Mr. Grenade is no longer your friend. Oh, okay. Alright, so all of those are set up. Let's go ahead and turn off all the projectors. Everything should be turned off now. Okay. And if you really want to see it, once we have everything set up, or once we fired everything off, I'll turn a couple of the projectors on to let you see what that's going to look like. But the systems are set up and calibrated, so everything will reposition itself. Unfortunately, it does mean that if anybody wants to use their own ammo, or because I don't think it'll keep the blueprint in the projectors when I put it up on the workshop. So you'll probably have to load your own, but I'll show you what the settings look like for those who are wanting to do so. I actually want you. Should be 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going to arm all of them. Now, this may be a very short episode because I may blow myself up here. Oh. So we are going to turn these on very quickly. We're going to turn the gravity generators on really fast. And then we're going to turn on or we're going to turn off the merge block. So, in theory, we should see 6 things go past us. Or we blow ourselves up. Oh. Every test firing of that worked flawlessly. Every test firing. Oh. Alright, let's turn that off really quick. Let's go see how much damage we just did to the ship. I mean, I know we did significant damage to the ship, so... Main cannon worked fine. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Oh, so yeah, we lost them in the breach there. Ooh. So it looks like it was probably this one that had the problem. Looking at where the damage was and where the majority of where the bulk of the damage came in from. Huh. Kind of curious. Did any of the rest of the warheads make it down to target? Well, no, because there will be a crater like that one, but bigger. Well, it'll be smaller, but oh, doesn't look like it. I mean, that might have been. Well, it didn't blow the complete front end of the ship off, right? Oh. Of course, it did just depressurize the entire ship, so. Okay, so now that we know. Oh, that's because that's the ammo for the cannons that defensive cannons that we had. So I'm wondering where they hung up. Alright, well. I mean, it's nice to know that most of the ship survived. So yeah, we depressurized the entire ship. Okay, so oh. Do we not have I'm wondering if we have a breach somewhere else, over, like on this side, maybe. Ah, it's because of this side. That's right. Oh, and then because of engineering. We have to go over here and close off some things as well. So if we close off... Because if you ever have to do it, you know how you do it, right? So... Why am I... I swear, those doors have the weirdest collision on them when you're in 0G. Right. Sounds like things are... Yes, we have air pressure again. Okay. Alright, so... Well, that one didn't work too well. Kind of scared to try the aft weapons now. Alright, so if we go... remove you. I'll go ahead and remove all that. Okay, so aft port. Let's set you up to view. And we want aft port. Okay. Okay, so it should be good about there. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Let's do this. Set these up as... We'll set that up as one large group. And we'll do the same for... excuse me. Okay, so... So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this one on, turn off the merge blocks, and hopefully not blow up the rest of the ship. All right, so let's go for it. Is that 5, 6, and 7? Okay. Hey, look at that. That system works better. And... Going for the crater. So there's only one gravity generator on that. Oh, looks like they nuked themselves. Alright, so now we can... We'll remove all of these. Replace this with starboard. And we're going to say aft starboard launchers now. Let's move them up one. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing where we're going to turn off the gravity and then turn off, or turn on the gravity and turn off the merge blocks. So there goes our sequence. See if those do any better. So basically what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to set it up with a sequence timer where it'll fire off like every a second and a half to 2 seconds after each other. And we'll see how that all plays out. Yeah. So they'll have to be a couple of seconds behind each other so that they don't annihilate each other on the launch or during impact like that. But yeah, you can get some serious saturation bombing going. Oh, and I think the only thing left that we might have is, do we have anything in those port side launcher, port and starboard launcher? Nope. We did fire all of it off. Okay. So everything but the bomb bay worked, which means I'll have to re-engineer the bomb bay a little bit. Not sure which way we'll go with that. But we now know what we need to troubleshoot. Okay, so on that explosive note, we're going to go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. I need to get all of this stuff. No, not grave, just grav. Alright. Turn those off. We're not drifting, okay. Oh, as I was saying, if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions, throw them down below. If you are new to the channel, haven't done so already, want to see more, or you just want to do something nice for me on this lovely Friday, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're curious about what's going on around here and want to see when new content comes out, don't forget to click the notification bell. So much to build again. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be working on rebuilding this lovely bit. So that's going to be my weekend. I hope everyone else has a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we'll see you back here on Monday for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Time to weld everything up. Yep, it's gonna be a long weekend.